guys, so I'm going to give it a quick minute just to make sure. Uh-oh, the link is not working. Hold on. No one says the link isn't working. Hold on. But I see viewers popping on. Can you guys write in the chat if you are able to see me right now? Oh. Hold on. There's 7 people viewing. Hold on. Hold on. Hold please. Terry sees me. Terry sees me. Terry sees me on? Good. Okay. So I just actually sent the link. Uh-oh. Where'd you guys go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I closed out. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm here. Terry sees me. Terry's my guy. Okay, Katrina, the link said it's not working for Katrina. I don't know what's going on, why some people can view it and some people can't. I just sent my girl Jill a new link directly from this. So hopefully, we good? We good, Jill? Hold on. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. We got some jams though, because that's how I start shit. Okay, we got 15 viewers now. So the links must be working. I think we're good. I'm assuming that we're good. All right, we're gonna lower this. Wow. Do you guys love Naked and Famous as much as I do? I love them. Anyways, hi guys. My name is Vicki Roberts, for those of you that don't know me, and what you guys are here tonight for is to find out what Beachbody coaching is all about. But before I hop into that, I want to tell you guys, before I jump into Beachbody coaching, I want to tell you guys who I am, and that you guys know that I'm a person just like you. So my name is Vicki Roberts. I am a 5-star diamond. I am the founder of Unstoppable Misfits, which is every single coach that invited you here tonight is an Unstoppable Misfit. So they are my handpicked family. I am a single mom to a 9-year-old son. He is my world. I'm getting married in 30 days from today, actually, to my fiance, Michael Blankenship. That's a little bit about me. So I'm going to jump into my story and tell you guys about who I am, where I came from, and how Beachbody really saved my life. Now, just to let you guys know, for those of you that don't know me, I am an emotional being, and my story is very emotional. So I hope you guys can hang and try to understand where I came from and realize like it wasn't all just butterflies and rainbows, and really have an open heart and an open mind about Beachbody and coaching. So before I had my son, I weighed 218 pounds. I knew nothing about taking care of yourself. I did not love myself. I was ashamed of being overweight, and I was always that, oh, you have a really pretty face, but kind of friend, you know? And when I went out with my friends, I was always the girl that didn't get asked to dance, you know? It was never really fun time. And being uncomfortable in your skin is probably the worst feeling you can ever feel. Not feeling confident, going through your closet and not having anything to wear, and just being unhappy, and at the end giving up even going out or doing anything, going on a lunch date, going to grab coffee with a friend because you just don't feel good. Well, that was me. And then I got pregnant. When I got pregnant, I started gaining more weight because all I ate was McDonald's and Taco Bell and everything smothered and covered in gravy. And I didn't realize how damaging I was to my own body. And by doing that, I was gaining weight rapidly. And my OBGYN told me that I was gaining weight way too fast And I remember this appointment like it was yesterday. I left bawling my eyes out, like sobbing, ugly crying, snot bubbles dripping down my face. And I was like, how dare she tell me basically that I'm fat? Like I I was so dumbfounded by the fact that someone else pointed out the fact that I was overweight and unhealthy, and it really hurt. And instead of me doing anything about it, I took the easy way out and I got a new OBGYN. And when I got a new doctor, I requested to my doctor that I don't hear anything about my weight at all. I didn't want to hear how much I weighed. Anything that had to do with the baby, yes, but anything other than that, I didn't want to hear it. And so she listened to me. And the entire time, I knew I was big. I knew I was getting bigger. My habits never changed. And then came my due date, and my doctor said, "Well, your baby's gonna weigh 10 plus pounds. I think it's time to induce you." It was 3 days after my due date. Luckily, he did not weigh 10 pounds. He only weighed 814, but came out. He was healthy as can be. I was healthy-ish, I guess you can say, as being someone that just gave birth. Um, and I came home, and it was 3 days after he was born, and I'm laying on the bed and I'm nursing him. And I decided, like, you know what? I think it's time for me to do something different. I think I need to do something different. Because I'm looking at him and I'm looking in his eyes and I'm like, I want better for you. I want more for you than what I'm able to give right now. Um, and I put him down on my bed because he was 3 days old. He wasn't going to roll anywhere. And I went to step on the scale, and I went and stepped on the scale, and the scale read 268 pounds. I was mortified. It was after I just had a baby, not when I was still pregnant. And that tore me apart. And I remember that I wanted to fall to my knees right then and there. I wanted to crumble. But the second I looked at the scale, I looked at my son and I was like, no, something has got to change. He's not going to do the change. He can't make the change. I have to make the change. I don't want him having an unhealthy life. I don't want him struggling. I want him to have a mom that's capable of playing with him, and not a sideline mom, and not someone to be like, well, honey, I can't do it today because I'm tired, or my joints hurt, or my back hurts because of my weight. I didn't want to be like that. And so I committed right then and there. When the doctor cleared me for exercise, I was going to start exercising. I didn't know anything about health. I didn't know what being healthy meant. I thought losing weight and being skinny was the end all be all. I thought that's what we were meant to do, or that's what I was meant to do. So 6 weeks later, I was cleared to work out. We got a gym membership that we couldn't afford. And I remember stepping on the elliptical machine for the first time, and I couldn't even do 10 minutes. My body was aching. I was so embarrassed. I was looking at everyone around me, how fit everyone was. Everyone was laughing. They looked like they loved being at the gym. And I just felt so alone in such a dark place. And I'm sitting here crying on the elliptical machine. But I kept going in the gym day after day for hours, 2-3 hours at a time on the elliptical and the treadmill, elliptical and treadmill. My nutrition never changed. How I felt about myself never changed. 2 years I did that. 2 years, no rest days. Every single day in the gym for hours on end, hours away from my baby. I did lose 60 pounds. I did get up right above 200 pounds. Yes, that's freaking awesome. Then I plateaued. I was still unhappy with myself. Being over 200 pounds, I was still unhappy with myself and who I was. And I am not a religious person. I believe in the universe, and the universe brings you what you need. And I believe that everything happens for a reason. And unfortunately, there was a lot of dark places that I was at in my life where I was like, Is this happening for a reason I don't understand? But so I hit a plateau. I plateaued at 201 pounds for 3 months. Then I seen my best friend, Allison Cornelia. She's my upline now. I seen her post these pictures. It was her day 1 and day 30 photos of her doing an at-home workout, the same at-home workout that I talk shit about. I'm going to be real with you guys. I was like, how could someone be motivated to work out at home? That's bullshit. That's never going to happen. I don't know. You're kidding yourself. So as I'm talking shit, she's at home with her babies getting killer results. And then she shared them. And I wanted to kick myself in the face. I was like, what are you doing? Okay, you got better results than I did in 30 days compared to 2 years of hours and hours and hours killing myself. So she told me about Beachbody. And you guys, I'm not even kidding you. I'm going to get into this in a little bit, but I'm not even kidding you when I say I couldn't afford it. We weren't even making ends meet. It was not even living paycheck to paycheck. I know you guys have heard that story before, or that statement before, living paycheck to paycheck. It was almost to paycheck, then having to borrow money or go to Money Tree or, skimp on paying bills or whatever in order to buy groceries or diapers. Like, it was freaking tough. And financial stress is awful and it adds to weight gain. So hello. But there came a chance or a time in my life where at that time I was at a crossroad. I can continue doing what I was doing, being unhappy, being miserable, being broke, or I could take a chance, even though I didn't believe in myself. I had no self-worth, and I'm like, it makes me cringe to say that. I had no self-worth. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think that I would be a good coach. I was still over 200 pounds. Why or how would anyone want to sign up with me to lead them when obviously I couldn't even take care of myself? But for some reason, this was put in front of me. This was put in front of me. And it was a chance, the one chance I was willing to take on myself, because I looked at my son and I was like, you deserve better. You deserve better. That's all it took. So I signed up as a Beachbody coach. The first 30 days, I was terrified. I nailed my workouts. I drank my Shakeology. I was all in with that, but I kept it quiet because I was still so ashamed of myself. I'm like, no one's going to want to see my sweaty selfies. No one's going to want to follow my journey. No one's going to want me posting anything about it on social media. They're going to think I'm a fraud. They're going to think I'm a crock of shit. They're going to think I'm trying to sell them something. They're going to think all of this. I was so worried about what other people were going to think about me that I didn't share any of that. But then I took my first progress photos. It was my day 30 photos. And I was like, that's me. This is me. This is me compared to this. Like, here's my before photo. Here's my now photo. 30 days. I was blown away. And I remember talking to Allison and I was like, I got to share these photos. And she's like, you got to share them. You got to share them. You got to share them on social media. I remember writing up whatever blurbage I did with my photos and I pressed enter and I walked away. I was literally like almost throwing them up in my mouth. I was terrified. I was scared shitless. People were going to ridicule me. They were going to come at me. It was going to be awful and ugly and I was going to hate myself for the rest of my life. That didn't happen. When I came back on social media, there was so many women, even men saying, oh my God, Vicki, holy shit, what did you do? You're so inspiring. What are you doing? Tell me more. All of this stuff. And I was blown away. How could my little part of my journey be inspiring to these people, to be motivating to them, leading to ask me for more? Ever since then, I've went all in. This is my pride and joy. Like, my business is like my baby. It is my baby. I love what I do because I realized I found a passion into helping other people, especially women, feel good in their own skin. Because I know what it's like to hate your body. I know what it's like to feel uncomfortable. I know what it's like to not feel good in anything that you wear, to only be a mom. Like, I was a mom, but I needed something more than that. I needed I'm sorry to say this, but I needed something more than just feeling like a cow because I was nursing and I did extended nursing. And I was at his beck and call all the time and I needed something more than that. Can you guys relate to that? Like I needed something more. I needed a passion all throughout my life. I never had a passion. I wanted to go to fashion design school, but I dropped out of high school. I wanted to do this, but I didn't do that. I wanted like all this stuff and I always gave excuses and I wanted to take the easy route and I wanted to get the easy way out and all of this. And nothing happened good in my life until I decided to take a chance. And then I found that I love helping people. I love helping women feel good in their own skin. I love helping guys be like, yeah, I feel fucking badass. I love it when I'm able to inspire and empower people to take action, to do something in their lives. And that's what I'm here for. That is what I'm here for. And 6.5 years later, guys, I'm still here. I am still here. And I'm making a full-time income on part-time hours. Like, can you ask for anything better? And I get to be at home, present in my family's life. That's enough of my story. Now I'm going to go on with what coaching is all about, okay? So I told you guys about my story and how I fell into this whole passion and what it's done for me. I'm going to tell you a little bit more as I go on. So let me tell you guys exactly what it is a coach does. So everyone here, I'm sure, has been on their own fitness journey one time in their life. If you're not now, you have been at one time in your life. And chances are you've tried to do it alone, right? We all know how hard it is to reach a goal by yourself, right? Not having the support or the accountability or the encouragement. But in our minds, we're like, well, we don't have also any naysayers that can detour us or bring us down. But instead, we actually don't have that support system to push us, to keep us going. And that's what we all need. We need support. So being a Beachbody coach, we are someone. We are your someone. You basically have a wellness bestie for the rest of your life while getting a coach. So if you sign up, when you sign up as a Beachbody coach, you become someone's wellness bestie. You are their lifeline. You are there to guide them, to support them, to love them through thick and thin, right? You do not have to be a nutritionist. You don't have to know everything about food. You don't have to know everything about the proper movements and forms and things like that. That is what Beachbody is so great about, because all their programs tell you the exact moves you should do with the proper nutrition you should be eating. They take all the hard work out of it. We are just the heart and the soul of things. We are someone's support system. That's what we are. That's why I call it your bestie. We are their bestie. We help people. We guide people along their journey. And the great thing about being a Beachbody coach, being an unstoppable misfit, if you will, is you can be a successful coach being true as who you are. You know, I'm going to be real with you guys for a quick minute. When I first heard about Beachbody, I pictured a 5'8", blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl with nice, pretty skin, little waist, big. You guys know where I'm going with that, right? That was my ideal version of Beachbody, right? And here I am. I was 201 pounds at the time. I had brown hair and I had a little less tattoos, still had brown eyes. And I'm like, I don't fit that description at all. How am I going to be successful? But quickly did I find out that you can be successful at being who you are and being true to who you are. That's actually how you are truly successful. Here I am, tattooed, red hair. I'm crazy. I cuss. I have bad grammar. And guess what? I am successful because we don't try to change who you are. You don't have to be a cookie cutter version of anything or anybody else. You can be true to who you are. Talk about the things that you love. Talk about your struggles. Talk about your, if you have a disease like hypothyroidism or Hashimoto's, talk about anything that makes you you, and you can still be successful. We as Beachbody coaches, we don't just sit here and hold our Shakeology cups and take photos with them and say that we work out 8 hours a day. I hate working out. I work out 30 minutes a day. That's it. That's all you get from me. That's all you get from me. I like my cake. I like my ciders. I like my wine. I'm a real person, and nothing is going to detour me from being a successful coach as being me. So one thing to remember is you can be a success at being true to who you are. Now I'm going to talk about your whys and your dreams. A lot of people come into coaching or they think about coaching and they're like, I don't know, it's another MLM. I don't know, like I'm not a salesperson. I can't, I'm not a salesman. I can't do this. But I want you to think about it. Like if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're in a dead-end job, if you're unhappy at where you're at, if you want a bigger home, if you want a better car, if you want to be a yes mom and tell your kids, yes, you can do that sport. Yes, you can get that toy. Yes, you can go to that friend's birthday party and we can buy them a present. Then maybe you need something more. And here's the thing, you don't have to be a salesperson. As a matter of fact, we don't want any salespeople on this team because salespeople are in it for the money. And I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but I'm letting you guys know that you do not have to be a salesperson. What you need is to have the heart to help other people. You need to be service-minded. So when people get like worried about Beachbody being an MLM and stuff, yes, we're a multi-level marketing company, but we're also people-oriented. We help other people and we're not thinking about ourselves and what's in it for us. We're out there thinking about other people and how we can help other people reach their goals, no matter what it is. We all have struggles, whether they're financial, health, fitness, nutrition, support, accountability, community. I mean, I meet people so many times, or I meet so many people every day that say, you know, I have no one to talk to. Or I'm going to tell you my story, but I haven't even told my best friend this. Because truly, how many people can you actually tell how you're feeling? So I want you guys to really think for a minute. And I know when you're kids, it's really easy to dream. Like when I was a kid, I wanted to be a pretty, pretty princess. And then that went away and I wanted to go to fashion design school. I wanted to go to fashion design school and design all these amazing clothings. And I just wanted to be rich and I wanted to live in a big fancy house and drive fancy cars and have all the white ponies. I wanted all the white ponies. And then we start growing up. And when you start growing up, you hear teachers and parents and society saying, oh, you can't do this, or you're not good at that, or you need to do this, or blah, 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 which ironically makes us feel like we're not good enough, or we shouldn't do this, or maybe we should do what our parents think or society thinks or whatever. And most of the time our dreams get a little bit crushed. So when you become an adult and you're taking care of a family and you're taking care of finances, it's really hard to start dreaming again. But when you're watching this right now, I really want you to start dreaming. I want you to be like, okay, if I had a magic wand right now and I waved it around, what would my life look like if I could change it? Would you live in a different location? Would you live in a different kind of house? Would your days be different? Would you wake up whenever you wanted to wake up and then be there for your children and be able to make breakfast for them without having to rush out the door? Would you be able to set your schedule for the day and, you know, work and then take your dog for a walk and then come back and relax and then maybe work a little bit and then your family comes home and you have dinner and then you hang out at nighttime and then you go to bed at a reasonable hour and then you wake up feeling refreshed? Like, would your days look like that? Would you pick up for a weekend and take off to Disneyland or Hawaii even, or wherever you wanted to go without having to save for months and months and months doing so? Or would you be able to tell your children that you'd be able to take the day off to go on a field trip with them because you don't have to answer to anybody else besides yourself? Like, I want you guys to really think about what you want. What is your life? What is your dream life like? Because I'm telling you guys, whatever it is, Beachbody can help you get there. And I'm not even shitting you when I say that. Beachbody can help you get there in some way, shape, or form. So enough with the really awesome stuff. Here just comes the bonus. So how we make money as Beachbody coaches is we earn commission. And we earn 25% commission off of everything purchased through our websites, whether it is Shakeology, a Beachbody program, the All Access Pass, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. Everything you earn 25% commission. Then once you start growing your team, you become an Emerald coach. And I'm not going to touch on this too much because I don't want to overwhelm everybody. But once you become an Emerald coach, you start making team cycle bonuses, which is freaking awesome. And you also get a 25% discount, which is fabulous because you become addicted to fitness programs and Shakeology and the performance line, the Energize, it's all jazz. So, now, last but not least, for those of you that are wanting to make a change, for those of you that are wanting something different in your life, I'm going to let you know how you can sign up. Now, I'm going to let you guys know real quick. This is not for everybody. I understand that. But you never know if something's for you unless you take a chance. You never know if you're good at something unless you try, unless you start. So I challenge you to take a chance. I challenge you to come in with open eyes and open heart and open mind to see if this is something that could work for you and your family and your future, and see how you can benefit from it just by helping other people feel good about themselves, just by helping other people reach their goals while you work towards yours. So with that said, there's a few ways that you can sign up as a Beachbody coach. The first way is just the basic coach fee, which is a welcome kit. It's $39.95. That's US dollars. Ask your coach that invited you here what it is in Canadian dollars if you are from Canada. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Or you can sign up for free with the purchase of a challenge pack, which is a fitness program of your choice and your first 30 days of Shakeology. And this is where you can start sharing your journey right away with the fitness program and Shakeology, which is basically your daily dose of nutrients that you need every day in one glass. It comes in vegan chocolate, which is my favorite because I love chocolate. Or you can sign up with the All Access Pass, which is where you can stream all of the Beachbody Library videos. That's over 1,000 videos, 1,000 workouts that you can do for an entire year, plus Shakeology, or the just launched 2B Mindset, or the Lift 4, which is launching July 16th. So there's plenty of different ways that you guys can sign up. Challenge packs start at $160. The All Access Pass itself with Shakeology is $160. That's for an entire year, you guys. That is freaking phenomenal. And those are the few ways that you can sign up. I really hope you guys think about this, take this chance, maybe take this opportunity and see what it could do for you and for your family. I really hope to see a lot of you guys in the team page soon. And thank you guys for hopping on tonight. I really hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I'll talk to you guys soon.